advantage. We are the team Diesel Weasel. We come from the University of, no, the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering in Ljubljana. We're first graders. This is our Diesel Weasel crane Mark 2.5. It consists of a central bridge upon which a trolley glides freely. The trolley is controlled from a distance via a wooden rod. From the trolley is suspended a gripping plate, which is specially designed so it grips the neck of the bottle. When the operator pulls on the front part of the gripper, it automatically grips the bottle. Now when he wants to release the bottle, he simply pulls on the back. And as you can see, we can also control in which row the bottle can go. Now, the advantages of this system are that we can transport bottles that are either full or empty, and we can also transport bottles which are of a bigger size. The only constraint is that it has to have a standard bottle neck. The other advantage is that we can return some of the bottles to the starting position. So it works in both directions, forward and reverse. Okay.
Operator drunk.
Now, as you can see, we made a nice design. It also has an antenna, it also has a driver's cabin, and the other advantage is it can be operated from a great distance, just like a real crane. And it requires only one operator. Now he will demonstrate the returning action of our contraption. And now he will try to demonstrate how he would grip a bigger bottle. Now, of course, we didn't have enough material, but if we had, we could design this crane much higher so that it could handle much bigger bottles. And the position of the box doesn't matter either. And as you can see, we can move it freely around. So what problems did we face? Well, these wires are quite weak, as the previous team said. It broke once, so we had to repair it. So the functionality is a little bit impaired, but it works quite nicely, as you can see. The other problem was that the rod broke once, but that was only because of our own difficulties. And that's about it. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Nice design, I would say.
Thank you.
I would like to check the operator. So, if another operator would try to
Yes.
Maybe a rookie.
The operator requires a bit of training, but I will try it if I must.
Can the guy try? Fine, you know.
What about the speed? I think it's a little...
Well, it's a little bit slow, but it has several other advantages which I pointed out.
Such as?
Such as multiple rows, multiple bottles, multiple mobility. One operator, only one. That's about it. And it's good looking.
Indeed it is. What did you mean by we can return some of the bottles?
Well, because of the nature of the box, we can't really return the first bottle from here.
Okay, for sure.
What about the friction? How would you solve that problem if your motor would be too weak?
Well, naturally we would put wheels, but we didn't need to. Some duct tape of different manufacturers was quite enough. And it was simpler and easier to make. One design change we had to make was that we had to space this further apart so that the gripper was more stable, because if you try to operate it on a shorter distance, it's not really stable and it fluctuates around a lot. And we also weighted the gripper because we had some problems with the friction in our hinges, but now it's solved. It moves along nicely.
Thank you very much.